Where do we start? Let's start with Eric Adams and the wallet and the picture. So, and it's a fascinating situation because there's all these different aspects to it. So Eric Adams is doing an interview with some TV person and starts talking about crime and all of that, and mentions this cop that he had served with 1,000,000 years ago. And, it looks sometimes like he's not that concerned about crime. I'm sure he is, but everybody's terrified. Every time they get in the subway or go in, he doesn't seem to be on top of this. So to emphasize the point that he says to her, he names this officer that he served with who was killed. And he said, "I carry a picture of him in my wallet. Every day I look at that picture. I carry a picture of him in my wallet." And then they move on. Now, it's one of those News 12 kind of stupid operations, one of those Good Morning Peekskill kind of shows. I don't know what it was, but the reporter is too dumb to say, "Really, could we see the picture?" Never thought to say, "Could you take it out? Let's see it." So she didn't do that. So that was the interview, and it was over. Now, New York Times comes out with a piece. And why is the New York Times, the Democratic partisan, protect all Democrats New York Times, going after Eric Adams? Well, some people think they got the go-ahead from somebody to go after Adams. Maybe the Biden administration has had it with this guy complaining. So anyway, the New York Times goes after him. They got all kinds. The New York Times, one source, anonymous source, another anonymous source. They got anonymous sources, underground sources, dead sources, sources that they made up. But anyway, they say that there was no such picture. And because after this interview was over, then people started asking about it, he told somebody on the staff, go find a picture of that guy, doctor it up to make it look old, and then show it, release it. So apparently the picture they have of this guy was taken off Google. Again, if you were really close to this guy, you should have a picture of him. You shouldn't have to go to Google and get it. And close examination of the picture looks like they poured coffee grinds all over it and smudged it up to make it look old, as if it had been in his wallet for many years. If you go onto Google and look up, if you type into Google, how do you make a picture look old? It tells you to use instant coffee and put it all over the picture. All right, but here's the thing everybody is missing. They're going after this claim of this picture. To me, the important part, that this is the real question. I don't believe this guy carries a wallet around with him. I've never seen this guy pick up a check. This is a politician. They don't pay for anything. We're supposed to believe he actually carries a wallet with him. This guy had special pants made, no pockets in him. That's what the reporter should be asking him. You carry a wallet? What the hell's in it? What would you ever use it for? So